Broadcasting from the Dixon Petunia Festival Sweetland Studios, this is Along the Rock.
Welcome to Pet of the Week, brought to you by the Radar Free Press. I am your host, Kaitlyn Blum. Today with us, we have Krystal. How are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm great.
And
How are you?
Oh, great. Who did you bring with you today?
This is Chula. So Chula came to us about a little over 2 months ago. We had her for adoption. We were promoting her. We have her up for transfer to a rescue. We were actually in the middle of a meet and greet, and we realized that she had a very big surprise for us. If we would like to introduce my lead officer, Tony, she's going to bring in our little surprises. Here they are, honey.
Oh, Chula, it's your puppy.
Let you have the center. So, she right now is not up for adoption. The puppies are not up for adoption. They are only going to be 4 weeks old here on the 6th. We are going to start taking applications for puppies and Ma on the 21st of July.
Okay.
And then on August 8th is the day that the puppies get to go home to their new families. We do always say that if a rescue comes in and wants to pull them, they can pull her and the puppies. So if they are gone, it's because they went to a rescue to find their new homes.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I was going to say.
Oh my gosh, so you said 8 puppies?
8 puppies.
Oh, so tell me a little bit about Chula first. So she seems like she's very active, but I know she knows how to sit. She was doing a very good job of that earlier.
Yep. She is very energetic, as all shepherds are. She's so sweet. She's outgoing. Her previous family, unfortunately, had to move due to circumstances, and they weren't able to take their animals with them. Sorry, we got some Chula hair in my mouth. So when she came, they said that she is wonderful with kids, great with cats, other dogs. She's housebroken. Other than not being fixed, Tony was able to get her up to one of the facilities that helps with vet care for us. And she was able to get fully vaccinated. So she's fully done other than being spayed. She's 2 to 3 years old. She's a really great girl. Yeah. We absolutely adore her. She's been a great mom. Where are we going? I know. We're putting you to work this morning. She's a little stressed right now just because we're in a different environment. Her puppies are out, but she's such a good mom.
But from what I've noticed at Chula, she seems very sweet. Like she's very okay with getting pets, with cuddles.
Yep, I know.
She's very loving.
Yep, she just wants attention, affection. She wants to cuddle. She wants to be with you all the time. She's great with our staff. She allows us to help her take care of her babies, which is really sweet because some dogs just want to do it themselves. There you go. See? Good girl. But yeah, if you'd like, we can show you each puppy one by one. We have 7 boys and 1 girl. Oh, wow. So we haven't picked names for them yet, but we're thinking Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs for giggles. So
cute.
Would you like to show them?
Yeah, let's see a puppy.
4 days of nonstop fun. The 2025 Dixon Petunia Festival is the place to be this July 3rd through 6th. With concerts, fireworks, food, the parade, and much more. Full lineup at petuniafestival.org.
And they've got bows on.
Yeah, we got them all beautified. Everyone got
now you're talking
cleaned up today.
I think they're all sleeping right now.
Are we thinking the puppies are going to be about the same size as Mom?
I would say so. The males will probably be a little bit bigger.
This is our female.
There she is. There's our only girl.
Yeah.
I know. She was sassy during her bath. Very sassy.
Looks like they're all kind of just sleeping right now, so tuckers them out.
So we talk about what's the difference, I guess, between adopting like a full-size like grown dog as opposed to like adopting a puppy? I mean, there has to be different, you know?
So there is some differences. My motto is when you are adopting from a facility like ours or any other rescue or humane society, treat them all kind of like they're puppies, because you don't know what they've been through. You don't know what training they've had. So let's say we'll use Chula as an example. You know, previous owners told us that she's housebroken, you know, great with kids, cats, and dogs. We always recommend people start fresh, because we have found in the past that, you know, just because surrender forms are filled out, they're sometimes not honest. I don't see any of that with her. I think everything is, you know, to the point and it's great, but don't always assume that everything is how it says on paper. And also stress, you know, affects a lot of things. So a dog may come in and have all those qualities, but once they're in a stressful environment, it doesn't matter what environment you're in, any kennel setting is stressful. But as for the puppies, it's like having a baby. You have to start from the get-go and think about potty training, obedience training. It is easier to do obedience training starting from young. You just have to stay consistent and look past that cuteness, and you have to stay stern, and you have to do it. Otherwise, you're going to have a dog later that's just out of control.
It probably also helps to do research if you plan to.
Especially with
adopt
shepherds.
Anything really, you know, do your research on it, make sure it's the right environment, right fit for you.
That's key, the right fit. I personally love shepherds. They are not the breed for me. They do not fit with our family dynamic. I don't know how you are with shepherds, but I love them. But
what do you think would be the ideal family for a shepherd then?
Someone that has some sort of activeness to their lifestyles. I'm not saying you have to go run marathons and things like that, but general walks, or if you have a large area for them to run, fenced or not, you'll need training, obviously, if you don't have fenced in areas, but something that you can get that energy out. Shepherds also, they tend to have a lot of anxiety issues, and there's nothing wrong with that as long as you have the knowledge and have done the research to how to help your animal with that. And there are plenty of amazing shepherds out there. So this is by no means, say don't get a shepherd. It's just do your research, make sure it's the right fit for you, because it is a lot of work. They are high energy dogs. They're big dogs. They are very sweet and loyal dogs, though, too. So, like I said, I absolutely love them. They're just not the breed for me in my family dynamic. If they do not get transferred to a rescue, we are going to be more in depth with the adoption applications, and we're going to be asking a lot of questions like that, because we do want these animals going to potentially forever homes. We understand things do happen and there's sometimes returns, but it is a big commitment, and they are work. So we are going to be more in depth.
It is a big commitment, but man, are they cute.
They are cute, and my husband can't see them because even though they're not the dog for us, he'd be like, I want one. No.
So you actually made me think of a question. So I'm sure there's other people that have dogs with anxiety. What are some tips if you have a high anxiety dog?
So honestly, that is a kind of a vet question, because every dog is different. Just like people that, have anxiety, everyone's is so different. But just knowing your dog, you get to know your dog best and be able to talk to your vet on how to help your dog, which essentially helping your dog is going to help you and have that, great dynamic. We see a lot of people that'll come in and they'll ask us questions, and they want to make it work, but they're struggling. I mean, we can only give little tips and tricks, but it's more of a vet question. Because it is really sad when you see someone that loves their animal and they're just buried in their stress, the animal's stress, their stress, and they feel trapped. And next thing you know, they're either surrendering or rehoming, and it's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot. So.
Wow, is there anything else you want to add about Chula or her puppies?
We just want the best for them, and if we adopt them out or if they go to a rescue, I just really hope that, they go to great homes. I think they're so cute, and we just want what's best for them.
Absolutely.
And hopefully they can find that. And that's what we want to see.
We all want to see that.
Yeah.
Everybody watching this wants to see Chula and her puppies find their forever homes and have a great quality of life. So if you are watching this and you see the Chula and her puppies, if you know someone who would be an excellent family for one of these puppies, please give this video a like and share. Otherwise, I'd like to say thank you for watching. Thank you to our production crew. And if you want to see more videos like this, please check out the radar.online.